Oh, it's the fan. Oh, I thought there was a ghost. Okay. Here we go. As I mentioned in the last video, there are some adjustments I need to make with my process. I had difficulty washing my screens. The images were stained or ghosted onto the screens, at which I learned I need to purchase a dehazer solution. There was some confusion when I purchased the ink remover. The product and image descriptions didn't match up within the listing, and I took the text at face value, but I was actually sent the product that was in the image and not written in the description. I'm not working with plastisol inks, I'm working with Speedball water-soluble inks, so the ink remover was actually unnecessary to purchase. According to Speedball documentation, ink should be able to wash up with soap and water. What I should have purchased instead was a dehazer, which is on its way right now. In the meantime, I thankfully have other screens that I can work with. Editing the template. This time I want to simplify and work on a single 5x7 at a time. My printer is only capable of printing 8.5x11 transparencies anyhow, so I'm only going to print off the 4 plates that I need, a 5x7 on each plate, one for each color. Trying to cut and paste and align the template so that I could print 8 at a time actually proved to be incredibly wasteful, especially when I make mistakes. Look at all these pages I wasted. Because these inks layer so opaquely, I'm going to I don't know if that can be heard through the microphone. Because these inks layer so opaquely, I'm going to change the black plate in Photoshop to include the entire silhouette of the cat and its toy. Highlighting only the ball and printing the red template had me questioning whether this would be quicker to do manually versus exposing this onto a screen. The answer is yes, but I'm focusing on practicing my screening skills. That's tough to say. I exposed the black and white plates on one screen, and on a second screen, I exposed the green and red templates. To speed up some of this process, I'm only filming the inking of the final layer, which is the white plate. The white plate didn't expose onto the screen in the way that I hoped it would. For future projects, I ordered some additional colors, including this gorgeous silver. Rather than starting over, I took the opportunity to try the silver instead of using white. Metallics, neons, and glow-in-the-darks are inks that can't really be reproduced well. Whether it be printed off of a home computer or commercially, even in what it looks like through video, it doesn't really do these colors justice. The cutting mat. When I purchased my light table, I was pricing out cutting mats. Obviously, I wanted to cover up the entire surface. My other cutting mats were still functional, but this is going to serve both as protection and as a cutting mat for this light table in particular. My sweetheart cut plywood and prepped a smooth surface to screen print on. The butterfly hinges I purchased from Amazon took a really long time to ship. I used some styrene offcuts to mark the registration of my paper. So this time, rather than printing onto a large sheet, I've already cut my prints to size and will be using this as a guide to place each one. I've replaced using clear box tape with using painter's tape on my screens when covering up the areas that I don't want the ink to pass through. The box tape was wreaking havoc on my screens when I was washing them up. It was tricky to remove without actually damaging the frames. Painter's tape, it works much better and it's gentle to remove.